Hello everyone, welcome back to GSTEF TV, your #1 destination for the juiciest, most intriguing, and heart-stirring Nollywood stories that will keep you glued to your screen from start to finish. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to GSTEF TV right now, because today's gist is one that will have you questioning what's really going on behind those charming smiles and picture-perfect movie scenes. We're diving into the hot and fast-spreading gist surrounding Maurice, Sonia, Uche, and the ever-handsome Brian Okora, a triangle no one saw coming, and one that's setting Nollywood gossip blogs on fire. They come before the storm. For months now, fans have watched Maurice and Sonia Uche grow closer, both on and off screen. Their undeniable chemistry has made them Nollywood's favorite, almost couple. Every film, every behind-the-scenes video, every red carpet appearance, the connection is just too strong to ignore. They laugh at the same jokes, they move in sync, they seem to speak their own secret language. But recently, something shifted. Something subtle at first, a look here, a silence there, until it became impossible to miss. And according to insiders on set, that shift began the very moment Brian Okora entered the picture. The unexpected bond. Brian Okora, the tall, charismatic, and ever-dapper actor and model, was cast alongside Sonia Uche in a new romantic drama. Insiders say the two hit it off instantly. Sonia admired Brian's professionalism and his easygoing nature, while Brian, in turn, found Sonia's warmth and confidence refreshing. Their friendship blossomed quickly, coffee runs between scenes, inside jokes, playful teasing during rehearsals, all the harmless signs of a healthy work friendship. But apparently, not everyone saw it that way. One source whispered that Maurice, who was visiting the set that week, noticed how often Sonia and Brian were together, laughing, reviewing scripts, sharing meals. He reportedly kept his cool at first, smiling politely and staying professional. But as time went on, those smiles grew tighter. The scene that sparked it all. The turning point came during a particular shoot, a romantic dinner scene between Sonia and Brian. According to crew members present, the chemistry between the two was so strong that even the director paused mid-scene and said, "That's perfect. That's the kind of connection I want." But what no one missed was Maurice's face in the background. Though he wasn't part of the shoot that day, he had stopped by unexpectedly to see Sonia. Cameras weren't rolling on him, but people noticed his expression, calm yet cold, composed yet tense. One crew member described it as the kind of look that says everything without a single word. Later that day, whispers spread that Maurice left the set abruptly, claiming he had a meeting to attend. But some insiders believe it was more about emotions than appointments. Social media catches fire. Fans, of course, missed nothing. When Sonia later posted a behind-the-scenes photo of herself and Brian laughing during a break, the internet exploded. Comments flooded in instantly. "Wait, Sonia and Brian look good together, eyes dot. Is it just me, or does Maurice look a little too quiet these days? Someone check on Maurice, his woman has a new co-star. This picture is giving soft launch vibes, I'm just saying." Within hours, the post racked up thousands of likes and hundreds of speculative comments. Sonia didn't respond. Neither did Maurice. But their silence only fueled the fire. Maurice's subtle reaction. Maurice, known for being calm and collected, finally broke his silence, not with words, but with action. Just a day after Sonia's post, he shared a cryptic quote on his Instagram story. "Loyalty isn't proven in peace, it's revealed in chaos." That one line sent fans into overdrive. People began connecting dots, convinced the quote was aimed at Sonia and her growing friendship with Brian Okora. Some fans defended him, saying he was only expressing human emotion. Others accused him of being possessive. But one thing was certain, everyone was watching. Sonia Uche's response, "Silence speaks louder." Sonia, always poised and graceful, didn't post any response for days. When she finally returned online, she shared a serene selfie with the caption, "Energy speaks louder than words." And that was all it took to spark a new round of interpretations. Was she clapping back? Was she simply focusing on peace? Or was she subtly telling fans not to read too much into things? Whatever her intent, the damage, or the drama, was already done. The industry reacts. Within Nollywood circles, whispers spread quickly. Colleagues who've worked with both actors began hinting that this was more than just casual tension. One anonymous producer claimed, "Maurice and Sonia have always been close, maybe too close. But Brian's presence changed something. You can feel it, the energy is different." Another actress who shared scenes with Sonia and Brian added, "It's normal for co-stars to bond, but Sonia and Brian's friendship is genuine. It's playful, easy. I don't think there's anything romantic there. But sometimes, chemistry can be misunderstood, especially when emotions are already involved." Behind closed doors. According to reports from those close to the trio, Sonia and Maurice did have a private conversation days later. It was described as calm but emotional. Maurice allegedly admitted that he felt uncomfortable seeing her so close to Brian. Sonia reportedly reminded him that she and Maurice were not in an official relationship, emphasizing that she values her friendships and won't apologize for them. Sources claim the conversation ended with understanding, but also a noticeable emotional distance between them afterward. Fan theories flood TikTok. TikTok users wasted no time. Clips comparing Maurice's old smiles around Sonia to his recent, more subdued expressions went viral. Creators used slow-motion edits and dramatic background music, claiming they could see the jealousy in his eyes. One viral video with over 400,000 views had the caption, "When the one you like starts laughing with someone else loudly crying face broken heart." Another read, "Maurice Sam realizing Brian Okora might be a threat grimacing face. It was light-hearted, but fans were clearly invested in the unfolding drama." Brian Okora finally speaks. Amid the rising online noise, Brian Okora eventually addressed the situation in an interview. Laughing it off, he said, "Sonia is a wonderful person, and I have deep respect for her. Maurice is my guy too. I don't know where people get these stories from. We're just doing our jobs, creating magic on screen." His calm and confident response seemed to cool things down a bit, but not for long. The more the trio tried to act normal, the more fans became convinced that something emotional had happened behind the scenes. Maurice and Sonia reunite on set. Weeks later, fate, or perhaps the producers, brought Maurice and Sonia back together for another movie project. Fans waited eagerly to see if their usual chemistry would return. And oh, did it return? Behind-the-scenes footage showed them laughing together again, sharing playful glances, even play fighting between takes. For a moment, it seemed all was forgiven. But eagle-eyed viewers noticed something new. The warmth was there, but the intensity had softened. One fan commented, "They're smiling, but it's not the same. You can feel something's changed." Another wrote, "Maurice looks like someone who's pretending everything's fine." The red carpet reunion. When the film eventually premiered, all three, Sonia, Maurice, and Brian, appeared on the red carpet. It was the first time the trio had been seen together publicly since the rumors began. Cameras flashed as the three exchanged polite greetings. Sonia stood between them, radiant and composed. Journalists screamed for group photos, and they obliged, but fans noticed that Maurice kept a small, deliberate distance. The photos made their way online within minutes, reigniting the debate. Why is Maurice standing like a bodyguard, not a co-star? Brian looks way too relaxed, he knows he's winning this round. Sonia is glowing. Maybe the attention suits her. Fan reactions pour in. Across social media platforms, fan reactions were explosive. At NollyQueen_2025, Maurice needs to chill. Sonia is allowed to have friends. Jealousy doesn't look good on him. At The Real Sosibi, you can't blame him, though. He's been by her side for years. Seeing her vibe with Brian must sting. At Movie Lover Niger, these three should just do a movie together called The Jealous Heart. It'll sell out instantly. At Hottie Niger, Sonia and Brian's friendship looks genuine. Maurice is just reading too much into it. At Gossip Post TV, I feel bad for Maurice. You can tell he really likes her, but she's playing it cool. The conversation kept trending for days. Everyone had an opinion, but no one had the full truth. The quiet after the storm. After weeks of speculation, things seemed to calm down. Maurice returned to posting motivational quotes and film promotions. Sonia focused on her new projects. Brian continued sharing gym clips and behind-the-scenes shots. But to fans who follow this trio closely, the silence feels more like a pause than an ending. One insider summed it up best. In Nollywood, nothing ever really ends. There's always a sequel, especially when emotions are involved. Final thoughts. So what really happened between Maurice Sam, Sonia Uche, and Brian Okora? Was it just a harmless misunderstanding blown out of proportion, or did jealousy reveal feelings that Maurice has been hiding all along? One thing's for sure, fans are watching every post, every glance, every smile. Because in the world of Nollywood, love stories don't just stay on screen, sometimes, they spill into real life. And as we've learned time and time again, when it comes to Maurice and Sonia, the line between acting and feeling is a very thin one. Don't forget to subscribe to GistF TV for more sizzling updates, heart-racing celebrity drama, and the kind of gist that keeps your screen burning day and night. Because this story, it's far from over. Stay tuned, because the next chapter might just be the biggest twist yet. Title: Maurice Sam's sudden jealous reaction, Sonia Uche's unexpected friendship with Brian Okora leaves fans shocked. Thumbnail idea 1, Maurice Sam caught off guard. Sonia's new bond with Brian Okora sparks drama. Thumbnail idea 2, love or loyalty. Maurice Sam's jealous move over Sonia and Brian's growing friendship.